In between Glacier and Redwood National Parks, and then again between Redwood and Yosemite, we had 2 brief stops in San Francisco. Our first stop was the Japanese Tea Garden in Golden Gate Park. This was my number 1 place I wanted to see while we were in San Francisco, partly due to the landscaping and partly due to the opportunity to try green tea cheesecake, which was delicious. I have a video on Golden Gate Park which includes both the Japanese Tea Garden and San Francisco Botanical Garden, and I'll link to that and all other videos from this trip down below. Our next stop was Pier 39, which I wanted to see mainly because I heard it was a popular place to spot sea lions. The pier also had some really cool shops.
Okay.
After doing a little sightseeing of the surrounding area, including Alcatraz, we headed to the streets of San Francisco. I had heard the streets here were steep, but there's something about seeing them in person, it's hard to describe how unreal they feel. Eventually we made it to our destination, which was to do the very touristy drive down Lombard Street. The next morning we headed north towards the Redwoods, but made a stop at Agate Beach to do some tide pulling. On our way back from the Redwoods, we visited Point Reyes National Seashore. We didn't have a ton of time to spend here, but we did get to see the shipwreck, which was really cool. An individual had planned on restoring the ship, but they never got around to it, and the ship washed onto a sandbar during a storm. The boat was going to be removed, but after local photographers spoke up against it, the boat was allowed to stay. The boat was in much better shape up until 2016, when it's rumored some visitors were trying to get a photo of the ship with sparks in the background and accidentally set the boat on fire. As we headed back to our hotel, we stopped at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Here we were able to get both a good but windy view of the bridge and check out Battery Spencer for some local history. Battery Spencer was used to protect San Francisco from the late 1800s until World War II. Most areas of this are now locked up, but it's still interesting to walk around. Our last stop before heading to Yosemite was the San Francisco Botanical Garden. This garden was massive and there was so much to see. I really liked how they split up the different areas. If you've been to San Francisco, let me know in the comments what was your favorite part. Or if you plan on going, let me know what you're looking forward to the most. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring.